Some Kansas City, Missouri City Council members optimistic on the Royals building at Washington Square Park near Crown Center.
The statements come just a couple of weeks after the Chiefs announced they're crossing the state line to Kansas. In a story you'll see only on Fox 4, Fox 4's Jonathan Katz sat down with council members Andrea Boo and Kevin O'Neill.
O'Neill said that this footprint, both north and south of the railroad track, could fit not only a baseball stadium, but the entertainment district that the Royals are believed to want.
Both he and Boo talked to me at City Hall on Thursday. O'Neill says that last month he thought the team was considering a Kansas location, the North Kansas City site, and the place he wants the team to eventually build at.
What I'm surprised the Royals didn't learn from their first foray into a vote down on the Oak Street Kansas City Star building is that neighborhoods are important, and to not go talk to them and find out what their needs are can be disastrous, and I think that's what they found out at the Overland Park location.
The Royals wouldn't comment Thursday. It's been almost 2 years now since the failed Jackson County-wide vote where the Royals plan to build at the Star's old press pavilion in the Crossroads. Washington Square Park is a piece of property already in the hands of the city. Kauffman Stadium, on the other hand, is a Jackson County property. Boo says the city will have to play a much bigger role now if the Royals are going to stay in their city limits starting in 2031.
I think Washington Square Park is the #1 option. I think we've presented the Royals with a very fair and good proposal, and I think in the end, that's where the Royals will make a decision to go.
Boo and O'Neill both believe the city can put together a package the Royals like without a vote of the people in their city limits, while other leaders have shared similar opinions recently.
Tuesday, Mayor Quinton Lucas said that there will not be a Chiefs, obviously, or even a Royals vote of the people in April of this year. Jonathan Katz, Fox 4, working for you.
John, thanks. Meantime, while the Royals missed the stadium Star Bonds deadline of December 31st in Kansas, legislative leaders confirmed that doesn't mean the team can't use other economic development tools. The Royals have targeted Johnson County as a possible stadium location, including the Hesperia campus in Overland Park. Sources tell Fox 4 News, in spite of the stadium Star Bond deadlines passing, Kansas and the Royals are still talking. But in an interview for Sunday's For the People, House Speaker Dan Hawkins and Minority Leader Brandon Woodard admit it would be a more difficult path.
There are other economic tools, John, but I think it would be pretty difficult to do that. We have HPIP and PEAK and some other stuff out there, but it would be tough to use those and develop enough money to really support a stadium and so I just can't see that happening.
Aren't there other economic development tools that could be used?
There are, and like the speaker said, those are conversations that are happening between the Department of Commerce, if those are still ongoing, and the Royals, and so they would have to come before us if it was a Star Bond. I would have to look into what that process looks like if they're going to come forward with any sort of proposal outside of the Star Bond project.
Bottom line, stay tuned. And for my full conversation with the House leadership on stadiums and legislative priorities as the new session opens next week, stream For the People on demand starting Sunday morning. Fox4KC.com/forthepeople or our streaming channel, WDAF+.